My name is Samuel Arthur. I'm from Accra, Ghana, and I work with Merson Capital, which is a private equity shop based in Accra that pretty much invests and runs startups in mining, energy, healthcare, and real estate. I was invited to the Project Interchange African Business Leaders Seminar in Israel. And I've been here since Monday with a group of African business leaders, along with Eliseo Newman, Asoka Ranarera. And it's been a very, very fruitful trip. Coming in, I really didn't know what to expect. And I remember about a week ago, I sent Eliseo an email saying that I look forward to figuring out how to make Project Interchange, this particular initiative, better. But I really didn't have an idea as to what to expect. I knew I was going to be meeting with African business leaders, and we were going to be meeting with our counterparts here in Israel, just to get a better sense of how the Israeli economy worked, what they were interested in, and how we could partner on a number of things, whether it was from an advisory standpoint, whether it was investing in businesses together. So I really didn't have a very crystal clear idea as to what to expect. But the past 5 days have been great. We've met with a lot of very, very great people across a variety of industries, from banking to technology to infrastructure, healthcare, the works. And these are very knowledgeable people, especially the industry in which they operate, and who are very keen on doing business in Africa and are looking for ways to get into the African market. What I've come to realize, especially from a synergistic standpoint, is from my end in particular, I'm looking for business partners who not only want to come into the African market, but also have access to the technical skills, which we typically don't have enough of on the continent, and also funding. So we've been able to talk to a lot of people who have a very good idea and have access to technical skills, funding, and really want to come into the market. Outside of the business environment, we've also met a lot of very nice people, a lot of very great people, very knowledgeable people, former politicians, journalists, foreign affairs, diplomats, what have you. And they've been able to give us a different perspective on Israel. I've been to Israel before. I was here 2 years ago, and I'm a fan of the country. I have a lot of Jewish friends who I pretty much met in New York. So coming to Israel the first time in 2013 for me was great. And for a second time, it's been even better than the first. But the really good thing about coming this time round was to get the business perspective and also the non-business perspective, which is meeting the politicians, the diplomats, what have you. And they've given us a very good insight into basically the psyche, for lack of a better word, of Israel. What makes the people tick, what drives the economy, what's going on in Israel, what's going on within outside of Israel's borders, and it's been very insightful. So I'd like to thank everybody that's made this trip possible. The American Jewish Committee, Project Interchange, Eliseo Newman, Emily, Miriam, and everybody else behind the scenes that I didn't get to interact with or don't know of. But thank you very, very much for this opportunity. And as I said to Eliseo a week ago, we will figure out how to make this initiative better, because this is fantastic, and we've got to do better than this. Thank you very much.
Thank you.